Well, hey, friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. So, you know it's serious when we're on the front porch and not out in the field. Of course, it is getting kind of late and I'm running out of daylight, so this is kind of where we ended up. But on the last video, we talked about, or we kind of left a little bit of a cliffhanger that there's some big changes coming to the farm into what we do and all that kind of thing. And so I've struggled for a few days on how to do this video, whether it was going to be, I didn't want it to be too sappy, too melodramatic, or anything like that. So we're just going to come right out and tell you. Sandra and I have decided to sell the farm. That's not clickbait. We have literally signed a listing agreement with a realtor to sell the property that this farm is on. We bought this piece of property in June of 2017. It is now late July 2021, so we have been here just a little over 4 years. And we've decided that it's time to move. It's time to move on. Couple of things that have gone into our decision making. Number one, certainly can't be lost on the conversation that the real estate market right now is very hot. In our area, average days on market for properties is about 4 days, with offers coming in $10,000 to $40,000 over asking price. And so we feel like now is a good time to capitalize on our investment that we made in this property. We've done a lot of work here. We've improved the fields by letting the animals do what the animals do. Our grass back here is 150 times better than it was when we first came. A lot of our fields were just sweet gum saplings and blackberry briars and just junk. And now we've got good solid grass growing all over this farm. So we've done a lot of improvements here. We've cleared some land, we've opened up some spaces with some mulching. We've done a lot of different things here to make this a better piece of property than what we found it. And that was what our intention was to buy a piece of property and leave it better than we found it while we were producing food, feeding ourselves, and eventually helping to feed others. So we feel like it's time to capitalize on our investment, and we're going to sell the farm. Now, where are we going? What are we going to do? We're going to talk a little bit more about that in upcoming videos, but I will tell you, we are not getting out of farming. We have found a piece of property that is well suited for some things that we want to do, particularly increase our pork production. Not only pork retail by the cut, we also want to start doing more wholes and halves, more bulk purchases on pork. Also, we had a lot of success this year with our piglet operation. We're excited about increasing that and having more piglets for sale and being able to meet that demand that we feel like is in the market right now. So we want to capitalize on that and bring good quality piglets to market for folks that are interested in raising their own food or starting a breeding operation or whatever that case may be. So that's a huge part of what we want to do. We're also interested in doing more in the beef line, as opposed to buying cows from farmers that raise animals the way that we would, following the same principles that we would. We want to step into that market on our own and start doing some of our own beef. And to do that, we need more property. We feel like we have really kind of maxed out on what we can do here, just in terms of space. And to grow, we need more land. And now is the right time to sell. We found an excellent piece of property that meets our needs. We feel like meets our needs. It certainly checks a whole lot of boxes. Good infrastructure, good fencing, some good barns, water, fantastic water. And so a good mix of wooded area and pasture land. So we feel like we're really stepping up. We've learned a lot by being here. Sandra and I have learned a lot about each other. We've learned a lot about our marriage. We've learned a lot about being resilient, hard work, adversity, overcoming adversity. We've learned a lot about chasing pigs in the night, in the rain. That probably wasn't a lesson that we wanted to learn, but we've learned something about that as well. And so we feel extremely lucky that this opportunity has come up for us. I get a lot of questions and emails and talk to a lot of folks that are interested in getting into farming and doing things the way we're doing them here, the way Salatin's doing them, or Jordan Green, or Justin Rhodes, or whoever, and they're not on their dream piece of property, and they're on a half-acre lot or just a couple acres, and they don't have enough space to be able to stretch their legs and do this kind of thing. yet. And so we feel immensely blessed that we've not gotten to do this not only once, but now we're going to get to do it twice. We've had this, I don't know, you wouldn't want to call it a starter farm. It was, I guess it's the farm that we've started on, but now we're getting to kind of step up our game a little bit and move to a bigger piece of property, hopefully move to a bigger piece of property and be able to do some more of the things that we kind of want to do. And so we're really, really excited, and we feel extremely blessed by that. We hope that you guys will continue to follow along with us on this journey that we're on. We've learned a lot about YouTube. We've met so many nice people. We've been able to, hear about your struggles and help mentor and give you some advice and some ideas, and we've done some classes, and we hope to be able to expand those things even more so than what we're doing right now. So we hope you'll stick with us. We hope that we can continue to encourage you on your farming journey, and that some of the stuff that we do will be helpful to you. You may have noticed over the past couple of weeks there's not been a whole lot of videos. That's because we've been working at a breakneck speed to get this property ready to sell. It will be listed on the market on the multiple listing service next week, a week from now. Then we're going to do some open houses for a couple of days, and then the realtor feels like we can sit down and go over some offers and make a decision on which offer we want to accept and where we go from here. So we'll do some videos on that. We'll do some videos probably on some of the stuff that we're doing around here, just to get things cleaned up and buttoned up and ready to go. But again, we hope that you'll stick with us and hang out with us on this journey, and we can inspire you in some way. So I'm going to post a link to a couple of the videos over here, some other stuff we've got going on. If you hadn't subscribed, you're going to want to subscribe. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. We appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks.